how relaxing was your off week?
It was good. Hung out, went home, saw the family, friends. Did a whole lot of nothing. Just laid around on the couch and watched college football and enjoyed it.
Mike Gundy's strategy of spending the open week or the bye week and only practicing as little as you guys did, you find that amazing? You find that fantastic? I mean, how would you describe his strategy on how to spend the bye week?
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot, I think we all did. Gave you a chance to get your legs back under you. It was a mental week. You learned a lot mentally, but it gave you a chance to relax and refresh and get ready to go for this next half of the season.
Speaking of legs, and I asked you about this the other day, you've been dealing with that ankle injury, which is a tough injury for an offensive lineman to deal with. How far along with that are you getting closer to being back to where you want to be?
I'm good. I feel fine. I feel perfect. It's not really bothering me at all. So I feel great and I feel ready to go for this week.
West Virginia did some funky things that not a whole lot of teams do defensively. Kansas how much have you seen of them so far? And are they kind of like West Virginia? And sometimes you may not know exactly where they're coming from.
West Virginia, that defense is unbelievable. I mean, you don't know. It's at 3-3-5, and so there's a bunch of moving pieces. There's a bunch of things going on. I've watched some of Kansas. I haven't really just got deep into it. We skimmed the surface last week, kind of got into it, but I'll have a better idea over the next couple days of what to expect from them defensively.
I got bad news for you. I watched the first half of the game with Tech, and Kansas, not all the time, but they showed some 3-3-5, and they started blitzing a lot like West Virginia. It's almost like they've copied that a little bit.
They might have. West Virginia just runs it good. I think they have West Virginia, a lot of respect to them and a lot of respect to Kansas. They both got good players. Any team in this league has good players. There's a reason they're in the Big 12 playing. But if they have, then we got to prepare for it and we got to get ready to go. It's an interesting defense, but I think we'll be just fine.
I know a lot of fans' eyes will light up because Kansas is down toward the bottom of the league in rush defense. But I don't think you played against KU last year. But the last several years, they haven't been an easy defense for Oklahoma State to run against.
I think there's multiple teams that have struggled against. I mean, if you watch this last week's game, I mean they're a good football team. I mean, you can't ever say that an opponent at this level isn't a good opponent. Anybody can get up and get anybody at any time they want. And so, previous years we might have struggled. I know last year we struggled against them. We just got to be focused. We got to be ready to go. We're focused on this week's game. This is the biggest game up to this point, and so we're focused on this week, and that should help us going forward.
Your confidence level offensively as a group. I know you're not necessarily where you want to be, but how close do you feel like you are to where you want to be?
There's always room for improvement. There's always room to get better. I don't know. Putting on a scale, how close we are to where we want to be or don't want to be. Seems like we've thrown the football okay, or better, our passing game has been okay. From a protection standpoint, speaking from an offensive line standpoint. But we got to get better at running the football. We know that. Everybody knows that, and that's something we're working on and we're focusing on.